Was I wrong for starting my class on time when another group wouldn't leave the room? I'm a university instructor, and I teach a class that runs Mondays and Wednesdays from 4:30 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. I usually arrive early, around 4 p.m, to get set up since the room is typically empty well before then. This week, when I showed up at my usual time, another class was still inside finishing a presentation. No big deal at first, we still had 30 minutes, so my students and I waited outside. By around 4:20 p.m, they were already on their final slide taking questions. But instead of wrapping up, the discussion kept going. Around 4:25 p.m, my students and I started making eye contact with people inside and subtly gesturing toward the room, hoping they'd realize another class was about to start. They noticed, but kept going. At 4:30 p.m, my scheduled start time, they were still deep in discussion with no sign of ending. So I told my students we were going in because it was officially our time. When we entered, the instructor leading the session said they needed another 30 minutes and claimed they had booked the room until 5 p.m. That didn't make sense to me, since I have that room reserved from 4:30 to 5:45 every week. Then they changed the story and said they were actually booked until 4:30, but either way, they were clearly running over. From my perspective, if there's any chance your session might run long, you need to plan for that, either by booking extra time or moving discussions elsewhere once your slot ends. It shouldn't fall on the next class to wait around indefinitely. So I went ahead and started my class at 4:30 as scheduled. Now I'm wondering if that was too rigid, or if it was reasonable to insist on using the room at the time it was reserved for my class.